The skincare shed trend is something where I thought it was funny at first, but then I realized that people are taking this super, super serious. And now I just look at it as it's expensive, it's excessive, and it's wasteful. There's no product on the market that's, that's not a medical procedure. There's no product on the market that will make you age backwards. Let me rephrase that. There is retinol, there's things like that now. But with these sheet masks and these chin straps and whatever else these people are using, there's nothing on the market that's going to make you age backwards. And the ironic thing is that the people that are using these products, they're in their early 20s. Like, they're still super, super young. When I was in my early 20s, I didn't realize how young I was because I always wanted to either be older or to make myself look like something that I'm not. I would always put a bunch of makeup on, and again, this is around 2009, 2010. So I would, always try to make myself look different or look better, even though I already did look better. I just didn't appreciate my natural features. And now that I'm in my, almost in my mid 30s, I just turned 34 a couple months ago, I have a whole different perspective on aging and life in general. And for someone that doesn't have a skincare routine and that doesn't wear makeup, like, I've taken a huge break from everything. I've learned that it's okay to have some wrinkles come in. It's okay to have some discoloration, from pimples in the past. It's okay, because that's what comes with life, is aging. There's no magical product on the market that's going to make you look super, super young forever. There's no such thing. You can do everything, in your powers. Not talking about like medical procedures like a facelift and things like that. Not talking about those things, because obviously you do see a difference. Those are, you have to go under the knife for that. But I'm talking more of these skincare things that people are buying, the chin thing, and all of this stuff that people are buying, these accessories, I just don't think that this is gonna have a huge outcome in, when they're in their 30s or 40s. I mean, I could be wrong, but I honestly, instead of like obsessing over not aging, these days I'm more of like not obsessing over that and just living in the moment. Going to bed without any of this stuff and just going to bed and getting a good night's sleep. I'm sure with this stuff you're not getting a good night's sleep. Labubu dolls. I think you guys have, I'm sure you guys have heard of these stupid things lately by now. I have nieces and nephews and they want them. This kind of reminds me when I was younger and the Beanie Babies were a thing in the 90s, and also troll dolls. Those were a thing too. And the Beanie Babies were super cute. Don't get me wrong. I love animals. Super cute. The troll dolls, questionable. It's just the next trend. These things are gonna end up at Savers or Goodwill probably next summer, or maybe even closer than that, because that's how trends work. They're in now and out later. You can't even pay me to buy. If someone gave me money to go buy one, I still wouldn't do it. I know that sounds harsh, but they're ugly. And I am like anti-stuffed animals. Like, I don't like them. We have one stuffed animal in the house. It's like a frog, and that's my cat's stuffed animal thing. Like, he loves it. He carries it around. But other than that, like, I'm just not into stuffed animals. I think they are just clutter, and yeah, it's just not my thing. Like, as I'm saying, it's not my thing because I see grown adults buying these Labubu dolls and freaking out over them. It's kind of concerning, to be honest. It's very, very concerning. I wish people would have that much enthusiasm when it comes to building an emergency fund, getting out of debt. I don't know. I feel like it'll be more beneficial than purchasing a doll. That's just my take on it. Expensive concert tickets. Hear me out with this. I am kind of like in limbo with the expensive concert tickets. If you have the money, you're not in debt, you don't owe anybody money, your bills are paid, and you can afford to go to an expensive concert, an artist that you truly, truly love, go for it. Because I know for myself, I mean, I'm not in debt, but we do have quite a few bills. I mean, we have a mortgage, We have taxes to pay for the house. We've got a lot of things to pay for over here. Doing an expensive concert for us right now would be so stupid when we have crazy amount of bills to pay. We're not behind in bills, but we like to be 2 to 3 months ahead of bills. And that's with, you know, having savings and also still being ahead. I know some people like to have 6 months or 7 months of savings in case something happens. Everyone's different. For me, I like to have at least 2 years worth of savings in case anything happens. Again, it could be like financial anxiety for myself, but with all that being said, for us, we just don't have the time or the money to pay for an expensive concert. Now, I bring up this whole concert thing because I see a lot of people online spending their rent money to go see Beyonce or Taylor Swift. I see a lot of people online taking a line of credit out to go to concerts, dipping into their 401k to go to these expensive concerts. It blows my mind. It's not smart. I know life is for the living. I get it. But also you have to make better financial decisions, and this is something that I just wouldn't be able to do. Like I said, if we were able to afford it, by all means. Like the one artist that I would love to see is Bjork. I know a lot of people don't know her. I truly love her music. I love that she is also not just a musician, but she's an artist. It's just my type of vibe with music. Her concerts are expensive. Usually her concerts go for like $1,000 to $2,000 per ticket. Very expensive, and that's why we really haven't seen her live, because we cannot afford it. That's the only person that I would pay the money for if I could. But even if she was to come here and we didn't have the money, we wouldn't go. And that's happened quite a few times where there was some people we wanted to see live. We didn't have the money, so we didn't go. We didn't like dip into our 401ks, Roth IRAs, or we didn't dip into anything. We just realized, you know what? We can't afford this. Maybe next time. Crumble cookies. I love sweets. I mean, that's why I gained so much freaking weight over the years, is because your girl loves sweets. And I'm finally losing the weight, stepping away from sweets, being more active, and being a little bit more cautious of how much sugar I'm consuming daily. So crumble cookie is everywhere. We have like, there's one down the street from us, there's one up the street from us, there's one a couple miles that way. Like, they are everywhere. Of course it's going to be a lot of them because sugar is a drug. It's an addiction. The reason why I would never get crumble cookie, even like I am plant-based, so even if they had a plant-based cookie, I would never ever purchase them because of the amount of calories and sugar content that is in one cookie. How many calories is one crumble cookie?
A crumble cookie typically has between 700 and 1,000 calories depending on the flavor.
How many sugar content is in one cookie?
One crumble cookie can have around 52 grams of sugar, which is actually quite a lot more than the daily recommended limit for added sugar.
Mind blowing. And I also think it's just a trendy food item. That whole situation just blew my mind. Like from 700 to 1,000 calories for one damn cookie. They can also tweak the recipe to not make them so bad for you. And like I said, once in a while, for some people that's fine. I'm not putting anyone down that loves these. Go for it if you do. But for myself and for someone that has a sugar addiction and for someone that's trying to lose weight, I can't eat stuff like this. Like, this is just, it's going overboard for me. Like I said, that's almost my daily intake of calories. Like that's insane. That could be a nice meal with some tofu, broccoli, like a nice fulfilling meal that has your veggies, your greens, your protein, like things like that. You know, where a cookie has, it's just for fun. Now this is something that's not really buying into. It's more of what everybody's been watching and I'm just like not into it. And that is reality shows. I know Love Island is popular. Again, I have a job where people talk and they always tell me what shows they're watching. I think Love Island, Love is Blind, a lot of love shows, a lot of steamy, sexy love shows for reality now. I'm just not into it. It's something that I just won't watch. I don't find it entertaining. I don't care who's sleeping with who made out with who. I don't care. I like shows that have a real plot to it. We just finished Suits. I thought that was a pretty good show. We just finished also another movie. I think it was called Limitless. Just a lot of action, and I've been watching a lot of corporate law shows lately. I just find it very interesting. Those shows I am into. Like, I'm into things that have good actors and actresses, things that have a good story, a good plot, like where is this going? And with Suits, I've actually learned quite a bit about corporate law and about the law in general, and also with Lincoln Lawyer. I've been, you learn stuff when it comes to these shows, and some stuff is fabricated, but there are things that are real. So I really like those shows rather than like, oh, he's sleeping with her but he wants to be with you. Like, that doesn't entertain me. It's honestly very cringy for me to see. Like, I don't care who falls in love with who. I truly don't. I know I'm being so brutal in this video. Maybe because, like, I don't know. I haven't really filmed a video like this in a while, so I'm kind of like coming at it a little too harsh. Maybe I should like lower it down. The lip gloss phone case, I see this everywhere. I see this at work. I see this when I'm going to the grocery store. Other people have it. I have the same phone case that I've had since 2021. It has a magnet on it. I just put it in my car to use the GPS. It also has a protected like screen built into it, so I don't have to buy a screen protector. So this is what I truly need. I don't need one that holds a lip balm. Honestly, I always have like pants that have pockets. So if I need my lip balm on me 24/7, which I honestly never need my lip balm that much, unless my lips are chapped. But for the most part, I keep my lip balm in my car. That's about it. Or in my pocket if I truly need it. So I don't really need my lip balm attached to my phone case. I think it's a fashion statement. I don't think people are using the lip gloss all the time. I need things that are practical for my life. This is practical. This is something that helps me while I'm driving, where I can just put it on I have like a magnet in the vent of the car, and I put this there, put my destination, and I can go. It never falls off. I've had this whole setup since 2021. It's been working great. I'm not about to give this up for a damn lip gloss. Not worth it. AG1, Bloom, any type of green drinks. I don't believe it. Not doing it. My partner did AG1 for a good like 4 months. He didn't see a difference at all. He just found it very expensive, and our diet consists of a lot of fruits and vegetables as it is, because we are plant-based. So it was just something that he found out like he just didn't need it. Maybe for those that don't get enough greens or fruits or anything like that in their diet, then maybe it would be good for you, but for us, it was kind of pointless. Anything Y2K style, count me out. I lived in the early 2000s. I wore all of these Y2K clothes. I hated it back then. I hated the low-rise jeans. I've never had a flat stomach. I've always been very curvy or chubby. The Y2K clothes are very, very different, let's just say. The jeans were super low. They were super tight, but big at the bottom. It's just, I don't want to go back to that. It's not my style. This is the style that everyone's into these days. Again, I used to wear this stuff when I was a teenager. I'm not going back to it. This is the style that I'm going towards now. I like a more modest, more European style, sophisticated. Again, I am almost in my mid-30s, so this is something that will fit me a lot better. I'm not going backwards, I'm going forward. So I'm not buying anything from the Y2K. Again, lived it, moving on. A little controversial, and again, this is my intake. If you are on this, I'm not putting you down, but I think it's a little dangerous if I was to take this, because I know my body very well. GLP-1. If you don't know what GLP-1 is, I've talked about it before. It's Ozempic. It's an ingredient that's in Ozempic that makes you lose weight. I've had family members on GLP-1 and they've lost a ton of weight. They got super, super, super skinny. They also got super, super sick, and their hair was falling out. And this amount of side effects that are with this drug, is it is a drug. They're not, I don't know, I feel like the doctors and stuff are not being honest with the amount of side effects that could happen. Also, everyone's body reacts differently to certain medications. I've been seeing a lot of people online and even at my job of people taking this just to lose weight and then wanting to get off of it after they lost the weight, and then it gets packed back on. I've seen, who was it? There was one influencer that, I forgot her name. There was one influencer that went viral because she just wanted to lose an extra 10 pounds. It was a pretty toxic video that went viral of her just wanting to have it to lose that extra 10 pounds, even though she was already skinny. That's the crazy thing. She was already skinny, but she wanted to be more skinny. So she got, and the doctor just gave it to her. Again, I think the doctors are getting a commission with this crap. I don't know. They are handing it out like candy. I know for my doctor, she has asked me if I wanted to go on it quite a few times. And every time I say no. Nope, I'm going to do this myself. I'm going to lose this weight myself. Again, everyone is different. There are some people that truly, truly need it. It was intended for diabetics, which is amazing. But there are also some people that are taking full advantage of it where they don't really need it, but they want it. So this is one of the scariest trends that I'm seeing online, because your body needs calories, your body needs protein, it needs food to survive. And what I've seen with, an experience with my family members and people at work, what this drug does is makes your appetite just decrease significantly. And that's why, everybody that I've met in person that's on it, their hair is so thin because they're just not getting enough protein and calories. And I could be wrong. Maybe it's something else that they're doing, but I know for some of my family members, they regret going on it because of the amount of side effects that they dealt with it and coming off of it. So unless I have like a life-threatening situation where I have to be on it, then by all means. But I'm doing it the old-fashioned way to lose this weight. I was 201 pounds when we moved in here, and I'm actually 185 now. So I am losing it slowly, but I'm doing it my way. I'm doing it the healthy way, where I work out now. It's Monday through Thursday. I do a workout class at the gym. It's like a group of 25 people. I go again Monday through Thursday. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, that's my break time. That's the days I clean the house, take care of what I need to take care of that I didn't do during the week. So I have a good routine. I've also limited my sugar intake. I was eating far too much ice cream and cupcakes and cookies. I've decreased that significantly, and I'm also not just moving my body more, decrease the sugar, but I'm also watching how many times I'm eating. Like before, I was snacking every half hour, which was so bad. So now I'm making sure, like, when I have a meal, I have a real meal where it's protein, veggies, and a starch. I'm having like a full plate of the things that I'm supposed to be having, not just a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with some chips. Like, I need something that has the protein. Like, I'm doing more protein now than I've ever done before. Anyways, not to make this any longer than it is. I just will not go on that unless I truly, truly needed to, but I'm doing it the old-fashioned way. And I put this in here because it is a trend. It's a huge, huge trend right now where everybody wants to be on it. The commercials are crazy. Every time I go on my phone, there's a GLP-1 commercial. When I'm driving, there's a GLP-1 like billboard. They are pushing the heck out of this drug. So yeah, that's something that I don't agree with for myself. And the last thing that you won't see me buy anymore, I used to, but I won't do that anymore, is Trendy Supplements, just because they are healthy and everybody's taking them. When it comes to supplements, I only take the ones that I'm low in. I get blood work every 6 months. I'm usually low in B12, vitamin D, and vitamin C. Been doing pretty good because I take them every day now, so I'm not low. My levels are like right in the middle. I do have to take them every morning in order for my levels to be decent. Get blood work done. Don't take these trendy supplements because she's beautiful and she takes all of these, like, so you're gonna end up looking like her or having hair like her if you take the supplements. It doesn't work like that. The supplements she's taken, you might not need them because your levels are fine. Maybe she's taking those supplements because her levels are low. Everyone's body is different. So I won't take any supplement unless I get blood work done, a full panel of blood work. I used to have so many supplements back in the day just because. And honestly, it made me break out. It made me feel nauseous because I was overdoing it. Anyways, you guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next video.